Yo, how's it going everybody, and welcome to my first ever commentary on YouTube, and in fact my first ever video on YouTube, and it's going to be the start of a career mode series with Roma. Now the reason I've picked Roma is because, well, I've been playing career mode since FIFA 12, and for some reason I've never used Roma, which I think is really weird because Roma are a very good team. As you can see here, we're drawing out the Champions League groups, and I've been put in a group with Atletico Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen and Sporting, which I think is quite a tough group. They're all good teams for different reasons, and so are we. But yeah, Roma, they've got quite an old team, but at the same time they've got a good mix of young players in there as well. They've got players like Totti and I can't think of anyone. Oh yeah, De Sanctis, the goalkeeper, who are quite old now and will be retiring in this career mode very soon probably. But yeah, but they've also got younger players like Iturbe and Nainggolan and Pjanic. So as you can see here, I've gone into my squads and I put a Barbo on the right hand side because you need a Barbo. You also need Doumbia up front as well. I've kept Iturbe on the left wing because he's very young and he can grow to mad overall. I swap out Florenzi and put on Maicon because Maicon is a natural right back, Florenzi's just a right winger. And I also swap out Yangra Mbiwa and put on Castan because Leandro Castan is a better defender overall than Yangra Mbiwa. Yangra Mbiwa's got good pace and good defending stats, but Castan's better overall. And I'm just putting some players on the bench that I think should be there, like Javinho. I've put him there over Lajic. And yeah, that's me doing my team. I think I also put Florenzi on the bench, don't I? No, I don't. I put Strootman on the bench over Uchan. And that's my team. Right, so here are the objectives. The Domestic Cup objective, the board would like us to reach the final of that. The transfer market's open, I wasn't really bothered about that. It's saying we should look for a forward and also a scout introduce himself. But here's the most important one, the league objective. They want us this season to qualify for the Champions League, which is a pretty, well, I was going to say it's a pretty big ask, but it's not really because we're Roma. And I'm not bragging or anything, but Roma are a Champions League quality team. So, into transfers now, and the first player I searched for is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. It said we needed to look for a striker, and I was thinking of fast strikers, because that's what Roma's attack is about nowadays, so I look for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Also, our Champions Cup objective is to reach the knockout stage, which I feel is very realistic. And also, another player I've been looking at is a goalkeeper called Matteo Perin, who is exactly the same overall as De Sanctis, but 15 years younger. So obviously he will become so much better than De Sanctis. And our first bid we put in for him is £5 million, which I think is fair. He's a young goalkeeper, and I thought we could get him for cheap. But as you can see there below, Genoa have rejected the offer of £5 million because they say that he is too valuable to him, which I can understand. So I offer a bit more. I offer £9 million for Perin. He's a very good keeper, and they come back to me and say, no, we want £16.5 million, which I thought it was way too much for a 78 rated goalkeeper. So I thought, why not put De Sanctis in a deal, plus the £9 million, and hopefully we can come up with something. Also, we get the final scout report on Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. We find that he's got 96 acceleration and 95 sprint speed, which is crazy, and that is 81 overall as well. And it says he's worth £11.5 million when actually, you know, he should be worth more than that. So I put in a bid of 11 million just to start off, and they say they want 19.5 million. So I'm here and I'm thinking, come on, I need to put a player in this deal. And I was looking at my players, but there was no one I wanted to get rid of, and the people who I did want to get rid of, they were nowhere near enough money to replace Aubameyang at Dortmund. So in the end I just thought, screw it, I'll just offer more money. I will just offer 15 million. They wanted 19.5 million for him, but I think I got lucky. I'll just spoil it there. So they say that the offer for Matteo Perin is unacceptable again, and they want 13.5 million plus De Sanctis for Perin. So I offer 11 million plus De Sanctis, just hoping to get a bargain. And let's see what they come back with. We also get an offer for one of our best players, I feel, which is Pjanic. And it's a £17 million offer from Valencia. but I just reject all offers because I don't want to sell Pjanic. He's one of my best players. And we also find that Dortmund have accepted our offer of 15 million for Aubameyang, which is brilliant news. So his first contract, I offer him 4 years, and I wonder whether should I give him a crucial first team player, but I thought no, he won't play every game, so I'll give him an important first team player instead, and that's the offer I submit. But as you see here, we get Genoa don't accept the offer again, and they want that 13.5 million plus De Sanctis, so we offer it in the end. It's a fair swap, I think, because Genoa getting a goalkeeper just as good. It's just a shame he's a bit he's older. But Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang comes back and declines his first contract because he wants a bigger role, and as you saw before, I was wondering whether to give him crucial first team player, and he's come back saying he wants it, so I've given it to him this time. And then we get news that Genoa have accepted our offer of 13.5 million plus De Sanctis, and as you can see there, Totti sends me a message saying that he's not sure whether he wants to carry on after this season, which is a massive shame because, as we all know, Totti's a legend at Roma. He always has been, and it would be sad to see him retire. So the next thing we get back is the fact that Aubameyang has accepted his contract, which I'm very happy about because that means now we have 2 strikers that are extremely fast, and as you can see there, I put him straight in the team. And also, Perrin accepts his contract as well, which is amazing. We get both of our signs, but as you can see, when oh no, I have to actually adjust the budget to sign Perrin, as you can see here. But when we do sign him up, as you may see in a second, we end up very poor indeed. Just watch the money go down. But we do sign Perrin. And I want to say thank you so much for watching my first video on YouTube. If you enjoyed, please give this video a like, and if you want to, subscribe.